At number 12, you voted for a robot with a split identity. In the 1980s, toy-making giant Hasbro bought a Japanese idea for a range of robots that could turn into cars and planes. The problem was they weren't selling. But Hasbro knew how to get a little boy's attention.
Boys played in a specific way. There always had to be good guys, there always had to be bad guys, and there had to be a conflict between them. So we decided that all the good guys would be cars, and we called them Autobots.
Only the heroic Autobots can save Earth. Sideswipe, grapple, ratchet, jazz.
And the bad guys, which were the planes at the time, would be called Decepticons.
The evil Decepticons must be stopped by the heroic Autobots.
Next, they needed a world for the Transformers to inhabit. And what better way to show this world than a cartoon?
Autobots wage their battle to destroy the evil forces of the Decepticons.
I think it was a direct correlation between having this thing marketed to me on a Saturday morning and then pestering my mother to get me one.
They see Transformers on telly in the adverts, and they look flipping brilliant. I don't blame them for wanting them, because I look at them and think, oh, I want one of those. That's brilliant.
The marketing of Transformers laid down the standard for how to sell toys to boys.
There was a lot of criticism of television programming as being a form of advertising, but we felt it was no different than movies. Disney had been doing it for decades.
Transformers, robots in disguise. You know, it's emblazoned, it's embedded in my memory. I'll never forget it. I'll take it to my grave.
The next toy on your list didn't need any clever marketing campaign. It already had the greatest advert ever made.
The best Christmas I ever had was the day I opened a big box, and inside that box was an AT-AT walker.
Like space itself, the Star Wars craze seems endless. In fact, there are now a lot more of these galactic characters in circulation around the country than there are children.
Han Solo, and he's my favourite goodie. He's in there.
I've got a Darth Maul cookie jar. I've got all the figures.
Before the film came out in 1977, George Lucas had waived his director fee, opting instead for a share of the profits and the toy and licensing rights. How the studio laughed until the toy shops opened.
Whatever profits the filmmakers, Lucasfilms, have made, the spin-off industry in Star Wars toys has doubled it.
It's been quite phenomenal, actually. It's been that successful that it's actually created a market of its own.
This has been one of the star performers, if I put it like that.
I've got a remote-controlled R2-D2.
I was like, give me more. I want the Red Guards who look after, you know, the Emperor, and I want the Stormtrooper, and then the snow-based Stormtrooper.
I've got the Hoth Wampa and Luke Skywalker in the box, obviously, can't get out of the box.
Oh, and there were people at school
there was more in the packets.
They used to buy them and then just keep them in the packets.
Yeah, basically, you just collect the packets.
If you kept all your Star Wars stuff in good nick, and you kept all the boxes, and yes, this is coming from jealousy and bitterness, you didn't deserve to have the toys as a kid.
And as the intergalactic battle rages on in homes all over the world, there's one toy in particular that every Jedi Knight cannot be without.
Got lightsabers.
There's just no better sound in the world, is there?
And I can keep this, yeah?
Oh my God, I'm gonna get out.